Hey, good day. Welcome to another episode of Freedom on Fire, Hardcore Politics edition. This is Bob TV Brown. How you doing today? All right, so it passed through the House. Trump Care and the repealing of Obamacare passed through the House. I don't think Trump Care passed, but Obamacare, the repealing of Obamacare passed through the House. I don't know how they managed to do it, but they did it. I heard there was a couple of amendments to be put into it. I'll keep you in tune about that, where some of the Republicans felt comfortable of doing that, repealing it. I don't know if they put the amendments in there that give people opportunity with preconditions, but I don't know. Is it based on a certain amount of money that they may have? Who knows? I'm going to take a hard look at this. So, but it passed. I tell you, man, Trump, you didn't have to do that, man. It's a punk move. You want to become the hero of America? Since you're talking about Australia's health care plan, Australia has universal health care. They have single payer. And I heard you bragging about it. And this is not the first time. You also talk about how it is in Scotland. You also talk about how great it is in Canada. So deep down, it's no secret that you are a fan of single payer. If you really want to mark your legacy, and I don't want Obama's signature piece to go away. This is something he was proud of. I mean, you take that away, the only thing he has is his first black president of America. Well, half white, half black to be truthful, but we in my community consider you a brother. You're black. I don't care if you have white or black. You're considered black. And like I said, I don't want to see it go. I thought it should be improved and eventually get the single payer. I don't think it should be struck down. Hopefully we get some level-headed people in the Senate and the Congress that's not going to do it. That's not going to pass it. Thank God for checks and balances. See, Donald Trump running a victory lap as if he won. Doc, you ain't won. This is not the first time it got passed through the House. People, my peoples, understand. This is not the first time they tried to repeal Obamacare and it got passed in the House. Or it never made it past the House, never made it to the Senate. But in some cases it made it past the House and went to the Senate and got struck down. So the so-called witch is not dead. And we fight so hard to defend Obamacare, which is really Romney Care, which is Nixon Care, which was drafted by the Heritage Foundation. And Romney put some stuff in it and made a legit thing for the state of for his home state, Massachusetts. But hey, if it gets axed or whatever, all is still going to be well. I know it's hard for me to say that because we got people who really need that, and it's keeping them alive. And Donald Trump, you just signed a lot of people death sentence. You're no different from Cory Booker and him denying people subscription who can't afford it at a cheap rate. You signed for them to die. Every last one of you freaking politicians that voted no, you just signed for people to die. And if I was their family members, I will have you arrested. I will find some way to get you. If my family die, it will be because of you, and I will call you a murderer. I will call you a murderer on this show. If you voted down that bill that saved lives for Republican pride and nothing to replace it better, you and people die, you are a murderer. Republican Party and a few Democrats that voted for that fought to keep it. And since we're on the Republicans, I'm not going to let you off the hook, Democrats. When you had the majority, you should have went single payer. You put yourself in position. You still, even though voting for this thing, this right-wing Heritage Foundation produced policy, When you voted for that over single payer, when you voted for that and then put in the public option, demanded it, you signed up for people to die. But that was the past. Right now, that thing is going to the next level, to the Senate. And if that thing get passed, every politician, whether it's Justice Democrat, corporate Democrat, whether it's Green, draft Bernie, whatever, need to point the finger at every Republican that signed that bill and call them murderers or the Grim Reaper. Because you just signed off with a smile for people to die. You bunch of cowards. You're fine. You got your health care. It should be that if you deny any health care bill, your health care be on hold. Because we're paying for your freaking health care. You're not paying for it. We're paying for it. So yeah, you got the big head. You feel proud now. I can repeal this thing, throw people on the bus, literally, where they get ran over and die, you murderers. Yet me and my family still got health care. But what about your cousin? What about your grandma? What about the little lady that took care of you when you were coming up? Senator. Congressman. She's going to die because she can't get medication. I'm so glad we repealed Obamacare. Yay, Trump. You bunch of murderers. You celebrating that? No, you're supposed to keep it in, find something better, and that better, then replace it. Let everybody know how much better it is, and then replace it. Me personally, you should be the freaking hero, man, and adopt what Australia, Canada, and other modern countries have done. We in the old age right now. They got single payer. Nobody is with health care. Nobody is without health care. Everybody's going to get it. Yeah, they may have to wait, but they still going to get it. Now they're not going to get it because they're not going to be able to handle it. You bunch of murderers. You cold-hearted murder. I'm not going to get funded for this. It's okay. You're cold-hearted murder. Every last one of you. And if I can draw a political picture, I will draw an excerpt of Caesar being stabbed by the Congress. I will draw an elderly person in Caesar uniform and you guys stabbing them till they die. Because that's just what you did. And Democrats, I give you some blame because when you had an opportunity to pass Medicare for all, you didn't do it. And if we would have had it, people would have loved it, got the help they needed, and this thing there would be in no way, shape, or form we would ever got back to this point. Bold leadership, right? So Republicans and some Democrats continue to show their coward spine. Well, they don't have a spine. Their yellow-back, spineless character. And just to prove a point, throw people that you probably know and love under the bus. They can't get health care on your plan. We're paying for your plan. So what we need to do is pass a bill to take away from your plan and make you pay for your own plan, Senator. And if I have to draft that myself and hand it to a leader in my local community like I'm doing with another bill here in the state of New York, I will. If we don't get health care, you don't get health care. It's time we stop paying for your perks. Because you fight too hard not to give us any. Bunch of cowards. Bunch of punk politicians. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. It's nothing to smile about. You just put yourself in a position to stab millions in the back until they bleed and die. Trump, I know you don't listen to me. Trump supporters, can't be proud of yourself because this is your family that may not have the money to get the medical help they need. And you, 9 out of 10 of you don't have the money, and you're working a job, and you still don't have the money to take care of your health care needs. And Trump Care is not going to help you. Obamacare was limited in helping you, but the only way that you're going to get what you need physically for now and in the future is single payer. So we need you to call your Republican congressman and your Democratic congressman, any independent congressman in office, local and statewide and nationally, and tell them to vote for the health care bill that Bernie and God name slips me drafted up. Let's end anybody dying. Let's give everybody a chance. Let's go single payer. Right now, California is putting a measure in for single payer. State I live in, New York, we don't like California outdoing us. So 9 out of 10, Cuomo is probably in the chamber right now with the boards to see if he can push that. Since he got the $15 an hour and he got the no-cost community college education, maybe he'll try to get this passed on behalf of the people, a single payer in the state of New York. But New York is surrounded by so many insurance companies, it's kind of hard for him to do because some people just cave into the dollar bill. I say, tell them to take the dollar bill and stick it in there behind Cuomo, and let's get single payer here. Because once California goes, once New York goes, the rest of the states start to fall. May not happen right away, but the rest of the states will start to fall. We need to have single payer. Donald Trump, okay, you repealed. You're almost one more step ahead for repealing Obamacare. I'm not going to get alarmed. I'm not going to get alarmed. I got good insurance. But other people, it's going to be tough on them. So here's what I suggest you do. Get with Bernie Sanders in a bipartisan way and start pushing single payer. You're a fan of it. You know you are. So why don't you push that? And then, hey, I don't care if you name it Trump Care. If you can get a Trump Care single payer bill passed, much as I have my battles with Obama, there's some things I like about Obama. Hey, Obama legacy, Obamacare would be dead. Trump Care, I would take Trump Care if it's single payer over Obamacare any day. But Trump, I don't think you got the guts or the balls to do Medicare for all. Your counterparts in Australia do. Your counterparts in Copenhagen, Denmark do. Your colleagues in different various countries, Israel, who we send billions to. How about keeping that money here? Anyway, it's a sad day. Sad to see Obama's. It's just like he was itching to crap on Obama's signature piece. I don't know to call you, but you sure hate Obama, and I don't know what reason why, but you hate Obama. You always did. And it always made you look like a fool. You want to get one up on Obama? Make sure Trump Care turns into Medicare for all. Come up with a Medicare for all plan, put Trump Care on it, and you'll become a hero and your popularity will show up. Guarantee you. Now, I should save this for somebody else running for office, but I don't care. People are going to die if they don't have something to replace it. Do not replace it with what they're making, that bill they're doing in the Senate. You get with these people that you are fond of and ask them how they implemented single payer, and you implement single payer. Call it Trump Care. I don't give a crap if you call it Hump Day Care or Care Bear Care. I don't give a crap what it is. Do it, man, and become a hero to the American people. It can be done. You can change. You can change your old, evil, sadistic, black, nasty, black-hearted, cold-hearted, Wesley Snipes, black-hearted, Bernie Mac, black-hearted heart. You can change it and do something great. I'm Bob TV, Freedom on Fire, Hardcore Politics Edition. I just want to get that news out today concerning this. Guys, this is the chance right now that we got to really push single payer. We got to call every congressman and let them know. All right, for those who voted Trump Care, we're going to do whatever I can. If I have to register as a Republican to get your butt out of office, you're gone. Peace out. I can vote whoever I want to in the general. Peace out. You're gone. If you're a Republican and you made a decision to kill people with that pen/knife, signing that bill and passing it. But if you're willing to change, we'll change. Trump, do the right thing, man. Put single payer, and put your name on it. I don't give a crap. I don't care if that's a huge victory and something cement your legacy. And I quite frankly don't care if it over and supersede Obama's legacy. Do something about it, man. Do something about it. Single payer. Call your congressmen, people. Call every political leader and tell them single payer, or you're going to be sitting at home single. I'm Bob TV. Peace.